Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we'll be talking about Euphoria and what I thought of it. So we're gonna talk about season 1 first and then season 2. Personally, what I thought about season 1 of Euphoria was that I honestly really liked it. Like, you could really see the characters because each character had their own storyline, minus Lexi, of course, and she still didn't get a storyline, which really upsets me. So basically, in season 1, each character gets a storyline. So Cassie, we find about her daddy issues. We find out about Nate. We found out about Kat, Rue, and we also find out about Jules. I almost forgot about her. Personally, my favorite character, I would say, in season 1 was Cassie, because I feel like she was like relatable to a lot of girls and stuff like that, so I really liked her character, and you really found her like vulnerability and you really felt like bad for her and stuff like that. But then season 2 came and I really realized that I didn't like her anymore like that as a character. She was just constantly doing things to get on your nerves, and she was just being really annoying, and it wasn't like you didn't really feel bad for her anymore. Like, you still felt empathy for her, but you didn't feel enough empathy for her like you did in season 1. Like, season 1, she had y'all bawling and crying with her, but season 2, y'all were just so upset with her, and she was just so annoying. Cause like, I remember one scene in the show, she was like, "Oh, I'm crazier," and yada yada yada, and it's like, girl, as soon as you saw Maddie around on that stage, you ran and you let her beat you up. You're not crazier. I mean, yes, she's crazy because she is dating someone who literally messed with her best friend, or so-called best friend, and was a terrible person. So yeah, in that aspect, she's crazy, because if you love yourself, you wouldn't be out here being with someone who is just a terrible person, a terrible human being to your so-called best friend. If you are a good person, you would say, hey, this person was not a good person to my best friend, and I want to be loyal to my best friend, so I'm gonna put that self aside. And people be like, oh, she's doing it because of her issues, and it's like, yeah, you can have as many issues as you want, but you have to decide, when do your issues become your excuses, and when do your excuses become your issues. You have to decide that. And she didn't. And the saddest part of the show is that she wasn't even mad about Nate anymore. Like, she got over that. She was mad at the fact that her best friend, chose Nate over her. That's what people don't understand. That's why she ran up to her and was like, hey, I'm gonna give you one more chance. If you just come out and just say that you're sorry for what you did, we can be friends again. But she ran up on our door, locked it, and then cried and acted like the victim of the situation. And then we talk about other characters like Rue. I actually like Rue. Rue is like one of my favorite characters. Jules, I don't care much for Jules, honestly. I don't know why. I just don't care for Jules as a character. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel anything for Jules. Nate, honestly, I say that Nate is probably one of the most, out of all the characters, is a character that is very well written. I would say Nate and Rue are the most well written characters that you have on the show, because they didn't really do much with Maddie. I mean, yes, they showed that how she's grown, because in the beginning, season 1, she was always angry and she was always fighting. In season 2, she's not fighting like she used to be, except for that one thing. But the thing was that the only reason why she even fought her was because she was harassing someone on the stage, and she wanted to put her down. Had she just like not done that, there would have been no fighting, there would have been no broken nose, no nothing. She would have just sat there and watched the play. Also, for the play, I have to like side with the fact that she shouldn't have done that, but she really shouldn't have put out the play and put out her business. But at the same time, it wouldn't have made sense that she didn't put in her sister's parts, because her sister parts are also her parts, because everything that like happened in the show that happened to her happened and was like connected to like Cassie, you know? Like, since they were sisters, everything that happened to her would have also happened to Cassie in a way. I don't know how to explain it, basically. I just don't know how to explain it. I don't even know how to put it, to be honest. What else? Gia, I feel bad for Gia, honestly. She did not deserve it. She did not deserve that. Nate's father. I really don't care for his character either. Like, as far as anything can go, he is a terrible father. Terrible. Terrible. Marsha is a pick-me. I'm gonna say right there. She is a pick-me. She's a pick-me. Like, how can you sit there and talk about how that you were glad that your son pulled his girlfriend to the side and choked her? She even said that, oh, I know I shouldn't say this, and da 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 da. But it's like, she's a pick-me. Honestly, I feel like we need to know more about his older brother. Because I feel like he would be like a turnaround character that would be halfway decent. What else? The woman that Rue went to and she almost gave her 50K bills, she scares me. She scares me. I remember I watched that episode. I could not sleep that night. Everything about her is scary. Her aura, her demeanor, her voice. Like, she is scary. Between her and Mouse, I would say she is scarier because with Mouse, you know, he's violent. But with her, you can never tell what's going to happen. And I feel like that's one of the scariest parts of the character. Like, when you have certain characters in shows and you're like, oh, this person's going to be evil. But then you have certain characters who you don't know what's going to happen. I feel like that's very scary. And I also feel like that's very good writing when it comes down to a story. What else? Honestly, I cannot wait for that Lexi episode. I cannot wait for that Lexi episode. Oh yeah, I forgot. In season 1, we also got a Maddie episode too. I don't know why I forgot that. But I really cannot wait for that Lexi episode. And I also do like Lexi and Vess together. I think they're cute. We didn't see it happening, but I think that they're cute. I'm not gonna lie, they're adorable. But I feel like if they're gonna do them, they should like do a flash forward, and it should be like, I want to say like 10-20 years, and they're together. Not now, because you know he's always gonna be in jail. It's kind of messy, and it's like you should be dating a criminal. But like years past, he would be like clean, and he would get his stuff to get together, and she would be like, you know, a woman of her means. You know, she's making her money. She's, you know, she's bossing. She's a girl boss, just like that. And honestly, one thing I have to say about her character is that I love Lexi. I'm a Lexi stan. I also love Rue. Rue is my favorite characters. And we are now done with this video.